Hello beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Darin and this is Darin's Corner. On today's episode of Darin's Corner, I'm going to be showing you how to make one of my all-time favorite drinks, and that is cranberry drink. Cranberry is one fruit that is packed with antioxidants, and so therefore it helps in fighting cancer cells. It also helps in lowering the blood pressure, and you know what? The most important thing I like cranberry for is because it helps in fighting UTI, which is good for feminine health. But before we go into details about cranberry, why don't you click on that subscribe button if you are just joining this channel, and also on the bell sign so you get notified when I have new videos up. So the first thing first, let's get into the list of ingredients. So the first thing I will be doing would be to clean my cranberry. I'm going to be putting this in a bowl and then put it under running water, and then I'm going to clean it and then drain the water from the cranberry. Next, I'm going to pour my cleaned cranberry into a pot that is on the gas stove, and then I'm going to just add hot boiling water into this. So you want to put it in the pot first, and then you add hot water to it to quicken the cooking process. And then we're just going to boil this for roughly about 30 minutes on medium heat, and then we'll check it once that is done. So after about 30 minutes, you can see that the color of the water has changed. This is now looking like blood red, and I'm just going to stir this. I'm going to check that my cranberries are all softened, and if you want this to be darker in color, just boil it for an extra 15 minutes and you get a darker shade of color. Next, I'm going to be adding my sugar. You can use any alternative sweetener. If you don't want to use sugar, you can use any other thing. You can use date sugar, you can use pineapples, you can use, whatever works for you, honey. Whatever works for you, just go ahead and use it. But I'm using sugar for this recipe because that is what I have easily accessible to me. So I'm going to allow this to boil for another 10 minutes to allow the sugar to properly dissolve into the cranberries, and thereafter I'm going to be taking it off from the gas stove. So at the end of the 10 minutes, you should have something like this. You can see that the color is now darker in look, and your cranberry is really ready to go. So the next thing, of course, would be to sieve out the cranberries from the cranberry juice itself, and I'm going to be using a spatula to just try to squeeze out all the juice I can from these delicious looking cranberries. So once you're done squeezing out all the juice from the cranberry, you should have something like this. So this is not to be thrown away. Please don't, because this is packed with lots of nutrients, and you can incorporate it in other recipes such as pancakes or crepes or any other recipe that would require a form of compote. You can actually even add it to your oats, right? So this is not to be thrown away. So just keep it aside, and I'm going to show you how to incorporate in your recipes. So this is my crepes. I've added my cranberry compote to it. So this is exactly what I used it for, and you can see how good looking this is, and it was so delicious. And so just don't throw that away. So make use of it, and you won't regret that. So back to our cranberry juice. I've extracted all the juice from the cranberry, and I've allowed it to cool down. I've put it inside my container, and this is going into the fridge. After a while, this is what your cranberry drink should look like. You can see how juicy looking this is, and it's so easy to make. So instead of going out to the store to buy the store-bought one, just make your own in the comfort of your own home, and you won't regret it. And this is really packed with lots of nutrients, and it's very, very good, especially for feminine health. Like I made mention, is good for fighting urinary tract infection, which is otherwise known as UTI. It's good in lowering the blood pressure, and it's also good in fighting cancer cells because of its antioxidant nature. So give this a try, and please don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section. And thank you for watching. Bon appetit.